Hey everyone, my name is Tejas and this is the Scribbler. Today, I think this needs to go. So just give me a second here. Oh, okay, that's so much better. Let's begin. I'll just sit you guys down here. So today we're going to be talking about 2 new energy locations that have been unlocked in Hogwarts Mystery and many more questions that you guys have asked me over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks. So let's dive right into it. First and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room. Yeah, I look like Rowan. Okay, cool. So how long have I been playing and what house am I in? I've been playing since about mid-February. That was when the beta testing was released here in Singapore, and I have been playing since then. And I'm in Gryffindor house. I have 2 phones, one an Android and one an iPhone. On the Android, it's my main phone. I am a Gryffindor on that, and I'm already in year 3 on that device. On the iPhone, it's just like a spare phone. I'm not really caring too much about it, but I am in Hufflepuff house on that spare phone. But Gryffindor is my main house. Yes, I am, and I live in Singapore. Okay, energy. Now, before we talk about the 2 new locations of the hidden locations for energy, yes, I am fully aware that the suit of armor also gives energy. I did make a mistake in the previous video that I released, but I also pinned a comment that I made myself immediately after posting that video, yet somehow a lot of you missed it. I don't know how, but yeah. So the 2 new locations that are available are Peeves in East Towers, the multicolored ghost that you can see close to Divination Classroom, and the next one is actually only going to be unlocked in year 3, which is going to be in Hogsmeade. It's going to be found in between the Alley of the 3 Broomsticks and Honeydukes. So when do these locations reset and when can we tap on these again? So there are different timings for all of these different locations. Unfortunately, they're not the same. They used to be the same during the beta version, which was much more easier to manage, but right now it's all different. So here it is. I don't have it memorized, but these are the timings. If I buy 60 energy points but I can only have 26 of 26, will I lose the other 34 energy points? Well, no, you won't. If you buy a package which indicates that you will get more energy than what your actual capacity is, what will happen is you will just have that increased capacity and you just need to spend that energy. So no worries, even if you go beyond your limit, you can totally buy these bigger packs and just make sure to spend these. Otherwise, you're kind of wasting the gems that you spent on that. Okay, 2 questions here that I'm going to combine. One is, the classes have actions that cost 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 energy. It appears that the 5 energy action fills more than 5 times the bar and the 1 energy. And the other question is 1 hour to complete it and it's 5 stars, which makes me wonder if I have enough energy to complete it. Okay, so if you are in a quest which is only for 1 hour and requires you 5 stars to pass, definitely don't worry about the progress bar. It's going to be filling up very quickly and much faster than what you would expect it to fill in, let's say, an 8-hour quest. And of course, it goes without saying that the actions that require more energy, such as 5 energy or 4 energy, will definitely fill up your progress bar much more quicker than something that would only require 1 energy. So if you're running out of time and you absolutely need to get those last few points and you have very little energy left, obviously try to aim for those actions that require lesser energy versus the others. There are some quests that ask for gems to start them. How important are those quests? Well, you definitely have to finish those quests in order for you to progress in your storyline, but you don't have to pay the gems in order to progress. You can just wait out the however many number of hours that you are required to wait. You don't get any penalty or any bonus if you pay the gems upfront and complete the task quicker. Why in your game 10 energy is 45 gems, in my game 10 energy is 20? Well, I have a feeling that the cost of the gems for the energy is based on your level and it's different for each person on each different level. We also saw this varying gems being awarded in the deal, the 2-day deal that we had gotten a few days ago, and it was very random. People were not getting the same deals, so I'm not sure what quite is going on over there with Jam City. If anyone from Jam City is listening, then I hope you standardize things over here so that it's easier for us to disseminate this information to the viewers, and also it just makes life simpler for the players in general. What should I choose that Snape doesn't take away points? Well, sometimes you're going to be in a situation where, regardless of whatever choice you're given, Snape or whoever else the teacher is will still take away points regardless of your choice. Some choices will result in the teachers and professors taking away lesser points, some will take more. But you just have to accept the fact that there will be some situations where no matter what you do, no matter what you choose, the professors will still take away some house points. The behavior that Snape and Marilla show towards your character are unaffected regardless of the fact whether you are in Slytherin house or any other house. Even if you're in Slytherin, they will still taunt you and still take away your points just as much as they would for any other house. Now, the other video that I made about house points, I said how you can get house points, and a lot of people were saying that Dumbledore gives 100 points at the end of the school year. This is absolutely true, everybody goes through this, but sometimes the 100 points is still not enough to get you on par on the number 1 in ranking position. And this is especially true in years 2 and maybe even year 3, where it's much more difficult as the game progresses. In year 1 it's still pretty easy, you're probably not going to face a situation where you're not going to be number 1. So probably you'll only see a situation in year 2 and 3 where you might need to do those extra lessons in order to get those house points. Every time I take up 8-hour classes, does the other houses also gain or lose house points? Do they move as well? Yes and no. They do move when the school year is still going on. That means you're still halfway through a chapter or you're still progressing on to the next chapter. In those situations, yes, the other houses will move automatically. But if you've already reached the end of the school year, the only thing left is to enter the school feast, the end of year school feast. In that situation, no, the other houses will not move. How many points do you get for 1-hour lessons? How many for 3, 8, etc.? And do they vary depending on which class? They do not vary on the classes, but it's pretty standardized. So for 1-hour quests you get 2 points, 3-hour quests you get 3 points, and for 8-hour quests you get 6 points. Now there will be some quests which are not exactly the lessons itself, but if you have to fulfill 5 stars, usually those will give you 10 points as well. Now these numbers, once again, is varying, and sometimes Jam City just likes to jumble up the numbers. It's not exactly exact on when you're gonna get a certain number of house points. It could change, it might still be the same, I don't know, but right now it still seems like they're changing things around a lot. How important is it to win the House Cup? Absolutely not important at all, unless and only if you want to do it. It's not going to affect your gameplay in any way whatsoever, and if you don't care about the gems, the rewards that you're going to get for coming in first place, then by all means go ahead, skip, and you can go ahead to the next year without being first place. Just bear in mind, you won't get the rewards. Is this game multiplayer? Absolutely not. For now, this game is not multiplayer, it's single player. All the other characters that you see in game are NPCs, non-playing characters. These are basically computer people. These are just randomly generated and you have no control over them. The characters you see in the leaderboard as well, these are just NPCs. These are not real life players in the world. Maybe because we can link our accounts to Facebook, we might have a feature in the future where we will be able to see how our friends are doing as well. But until then, this game is still single player, and that's it. Is level 18 the max for attributes? Right now, yes, that's the maximum. If you see anyone with 19, that's probably because they were playing during the beta version and they had already reached level 19 before Jam City decided to introduce that cap at level 18. So until they increase that cap, it is maximum at 18. Do you know if you can restart the game? Yes, it is possible to restart the game, however it's not as simple as just deleting the app from your phone and reinstalling it. That's not going to do anything. There are a few steps that you need to take. I'm just going to leave it on screen right now. You can pause it. These are several methods that you can try if you want to reset your game progress. Rowan's gender and house are totally dependent upon your choices that you make in the very beginning. So if you choose to be a male character, then Rowan will be male. If you choose to be female, Rowan will be female. Likewise, if you choose to be in Gryffindor, Rowan will be in Gryffindor. If you choose to be in any other house, Rowan will follow suit. When are years 3 to 7 releasing? Well, right now year 3 has already been released, a few chapters at least. I'm not sure if we have gotten all the way till the end of year 3 because I've not reached there yet, and I don't think anyone else has. Also, I'm currently on chapter 2 or 3, I believe, of year 3, and it's taking a while. Have you tried those hacks to get gems? Are those scams? I have no idea. I have seen those videos on YouTube, but I've not clicked on it. I've not actually viewed that video, so I can't tell you. And even if I did see that video, I would highly recommend you do not do that, especially if you have linked your account to Facebook. If Jam City recognizes some sort of illegal activity on your device, they could terminate your account and you may not be able to play Hogwarts Mystery again. So I would recommend you do not do these hacks to get those unlimited gems and energy and whatnot. One final note to end this video, I have mentioned this a few times already throughout this entire video, is that I highly recommend that you do link your account to Facebook. And this is because if you ever lose your phone or if you're going to change phones, your Hogwarts Mystery data will not just be automatically transferred onto a new phone. So it's always best and safe to link it to Facebook so that on your new device or whatever device you're playing on, you can straight away continue from wherever you want to continue. Otherwise, you are pretty much going to lose all your progress, and you definitely do not want that, especially given that a lot of people are complaining about the energy system. So definitely highly recommend it. Do link to Facebook so that your account is safe. So that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will be doing another video very soon, probably some gameplay footage, and yeah, if you have any more questions, do let me know in the comment section down below. Follow me on Twitter as well. You can ask me questions there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.